going on? I'm Alex.
I'm Andrew.
Hey, I'm Jason.
Hey, first question was, the tour started yesterday, so how was the first show?
It was great. We played in Agora Hills, which is basically Los Angeles, and it was awesome. We jumped on at the right time. You know, LA is always such a great show for us, and it's kind of become our hometown. We've lived out in California for almost 4 years, so it was an awesome show. It was really great.
It felt good to be on stage, and tonight's day 2, and we have a whole month of it going, so it's gonna be good to get around the country.
Is there a song on your pledge and perform during this tour that you probably may or may not have performed?
Yeah. There's a song called Serendipity, which we play. We're gonna be playing all summer. It's kind of like the new single, so it's a really cool song. It's like a summertime song, so hope everybody checks it out. Maybe even by the time this is posted, it will be released.
Yeah.
So
I smell free download.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It reeks of free download.
Yeah.
What has become your favorite thing about touring?
I think the shows are just the best part. I mean, traveling's fun. Getting to see different cities and kind of going to a different city every night. But the shows are always just consistently awesome, and that the fans come out and that they're excited every city you go to. They're so excited. It's, that's the only show they're coming to. Sometimes they come to other shows, but they've been waiting, for you to see you, and just that excitement level just like energizes them. So that's the best part.
That's perfect. How's the whole creative process of figuring out what you do for like the set list and like the visual image and everything?
Well, for this particular tour, we had our ideas of what we wanted to do, but we were recording at the same time. So as the new songs kind of came to fruition and the recordings came together, we kind of replaced certain songs that were in the existing set with some new material. So that was exciting for us. And then we all chip in on different ideas for the sort of the look of the stage and a sort of just the vibe of the tour and all that kind of stuff. So we all, it's so much teamwork in that area and in putting together the set list and everything. So but we work on it for a while. We don't just kind of hit the road. We really put a lot of thought into every detail.
So, last week you guys hit your goal for Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So, how's that feel like having so many backers
Amazing.
Yeah.
for that?
Amazing.
It really is amazing.
First of all, thank you to anyone that pledged, whether it was $1 or
Yeah.
So
I
still got like 5 more days.
Yeah. Well, I remember when we were like 5 days in, we were about like 6,000, 7,000. I was like, that's it.
You were sweating.
I was like sweating. And like the fans really like came out and supported that. So
Yeah, the fans stepped up. Kickstarter community seemed to step up. Kickstarter is such a cool thing. We've known about it for like a year and a half, and it's just blossomed into this incredible creative tool for creative people that with good ideas. So
yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see obviously like the fans have participated and sort of pledged different amounts at different price points. But it's always interesting when you see a name that you're just totally not familiar. You'll see like Charles Tillman. You're just like.
Thanks, Charles.
I'm pretty sure that's not our fan, but it's cool that they're like checking out the site, checking out the music.
Is it interesting to also see like what they pledged, like amount?
Yes.
The first reward, because we put a lot of thought, in the same way with the tour, we put so much thought and detail into the rewards for the pledges. So I think the first one to sell out was the postcards from the road.
Yeah.
So
A lot of mini golf dates.
Yeah, a lot of mini golf dates. We're getting a couple of tattoos with some people. So we tried to make it fun. It was basically for people taking the time out and making the pledge. We wanted to make sure that not only did they get the project, which is the whole point of doing it, which is the new music and to continue touring and all that, but that they would just get really cool rewards.
What can fans expect on this upcoming EP that you're
I think it's we're the same band. So it's gonna be that underside sound that you're familiar with. We worked with Mike Mangini on this new record. Mike, he's worked with everybody from like Joss Stone to who else? Bruce
Hornsby, David Byrne.
Yeah, so it was
Beastie Boys.
Yeah, Beastie Boys.
So many people.
So yeah, it was really, really refreshing to get into the studio with him. He has like great perspective on on the recording process, and we really hit it off. So, you know, I think it's gonna be, hopefully we capture the energy and the excitement of the recording in the moment, and hopefully that translates when you guys finally hear the full piece.
What is one thing that you learned the hard way during this whole journey?
I think, you know, you learn a lot of lessons, you know. I mean, we've been a band for a long time, and in the past 4 or 5 years, we've done a lot of stuff, and you know, you learn
That's
a
a
lot
good
of
question.
lessons. That's it.
That's
I really like. I feel like can we next time we play in San Francisco, we should do this interview
Well,
again. We'll have a really good answer for you.
I'll say this. It's kind of a more general life thing, but since the band has really become all of our lives and has been since day one, I think learning the hard way to trust your gut instinct on a lot of things, little decisions, big decisions. I think most of the time we do listen to our collective gut, but you know, maybe the few times we didn't, we were always like,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
knew
we
it.
kind of knew that, you know, deep down somewhere that just wasn't the right thing or something. And again, little, you know, small decisions, big decisions, but I'd say that's
Instinct.
I also think you learn that, like, whether it's a good decision or a bad decision is kind of part of the journey. You know, you gotta kind of take it in stride, and sometimes you totally mess up, and sometimes you nail it. But that's
Either way, you learn a lesson.
Yeah.
that's part of it.
Maybe I wanted to wrap it up. One more question.
Wrap it up for me. You can also finish this also tomorrow. Actually,
Why you pick 2?
2 more questions.
okay, we'll do mine versus how do you guys from being independent band to being on major label and then back to being independent band? How was it feel like sending out CDs out on both?
Yeah.
has a feel, he says.
Yeah. Good process.
Well, it's basically like this. It's really the same process, but you know, on the independent side, you don't have to really run it by as many people.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. When you're in a major label system, there's a lot of people that have to sign off on a lot of different things. But the creativity was still ours either way. You know, just sometimes didn't make it past certain people. So in this case, there's a lot less red tape to go through. You know, we have our core team of people that we trust creatively and business-wise, and it's been great. But we're not completely closed off to the right situation either.
Yeah.
You know, if another major that was the right scenario came along.
Yeah. But I think it's nice to be able to trust your gut and then just go with it and not look back. Not have to pass
Okay,
it
as
over.
for a final question, whatever you want to say to the fans, so message to them.
Wow. Well, first of all, thank you to Honor Society Online for being so great to us, and just you know, thank you guys so much for listening to our music and coming to our shows and pledging the Kickstarter.
Supporting us for
thank you.
years.
Look out for the new music coming
Yeah.
out very soon.
Yeah, again, I think Serendipity is the first single. It's probably going to be a free download. We'll let you know on Twitter and Facebook. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled. And Honor Society Online is my mom's favorite website. So I'm not even kidding. I really mean it. I'm going to call my mom after this, and she's going to be really psyched.
The Schmidt stamp of approval.
We're gonna try to put the interview up
Definitely.
soon.
It's dedicated.
And also, I have one more thing
Yes.
about you guys, because you guys mentioned it during one of the interviews or the tour.
Man.
So I went to Target and bought you guys.
Towels.
No, we can share.
Now you can never run out of
Do you want light or round?
Whatever.
This
Okay.
is phenomenal. This is really, really, really. I'm glad I had a meltdown.
But the
Actually, we
thing
didn't
is,
have towels last night, so this is
I think you should keep tally of everybody and see at the end of the tour, because there are some fans now that can see how many people give you
You're right.
towels.
You're right. I got someone threw one up on stage, which I don't count as the same. This is very nice of you.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
nice
clean,
packaging.
present
Yeah,
towels.
these are great.
And you guys can have
You'll be
it.
sweating
Yeah.
over there.
Appreciate
Little
it.
cherry
So you know it's from Target.
Yes,
Yes.
I was from Target.
They smell like your towels, right?
No, I'm laughing. I'm just like, it's just funny. It's
Thank
really,
you.
really
Yeah,
thoughtful.
it's
Thank you.
Awesome.
So that's it.
You have no idea how much this will actually come in handy on the tour, so thank you very much.
Right on.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Definitely.
you. Want to throw them in here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah.